In this video, we will be looking at prefix and postfix operators. The goal is to evaluate the expression. In order to achieve this goal, we must work through each of the subgoals. The first subgoal is to determine the resultant data type of the expression. The second subgoal is to update the variables for any pre-operators, noting any side effects. The third subgoal is to solve the arithmetic equation using operator precedence. In other words, determine the value of the expression. The fourth subgoal applies to assignment statements. If there is an assignment statement, is the left-hand side a variable? Check the data type of the copied value against the data type of the variable. And finally, the fifth subgoal, update the variables for post operators, noting any side effects. Assume the following given declarations. Now, evaluate this statement. If invalid, give the reason. If valid, what value is assigned to the variable? Note any possible side effects. We are given lambda is assigned the value plus beta divided by delta minus times alpha. Let's begin with subgoal 1. Determine the resultant data type of the expression. We look at the right-hand side of the assignment statement and see we have the variables beta, delta, and alpha. These are all integers, so the resultant data type will also be an integer. For subgoal 2, we update variables for any pre-increment or pre-decrement operators, also known as side effects. Beta has a value of 1. With the pre-increment operator, the value becomes 2. For subgoal 3, we solve the arithmetic equation. We begin by replacing the variables with their values. Beta now has a value of 2, so we have 2 divided by 3, don't forget the post-decrement operator, times 2. Following operator precedence, we start with the division. 2 divided by 3 is integer division, so we get 0. Multiplied by 2 is still 0. So the resultant value on the right-hand side is 0. For subgoal 4, is the left-hand side of the assignment statement a variable? Check the data type of the copied value against the data type of the variable. Yes, lambda is a variable and is declared a double. And yes, an integer can be assigned to a double. So 0 is promoted to 0.0 and copied into lambda. For subgoal 5, we update the variables for any post-increment or post-decrement operators. Delta has a value of 3. With post-increment operator, the value becomes 2, as it is decremented by 1. Notice the difference between prefix and postfix operators. Prefix operators are updated before evaluating the expression. Postfix operators are updated after using the current value in the expression. This brings us to our final answer. The statement is valid. 0.0 is assigned to variable lambda. Beta has a value of 2, and delta has a value of 2.